This will be a quick tutorial on how to turn work in on Jupyter Grades. There are a lot of different options and I won't cover all of them today, but I will make another tutorial with specific questions as teachers start to see issues that students are having. So when you log on to your Jupyter Grades, you're going to go to your to-do list up here. This is the best place to find what is due to turn in. And you can see here that for this student, they have something due in English, math, and chemistry. That doesn't mean there isn't work due yet in Spanish or Honors Integrated Math 2. It just means that those teachers haven't made it available for the students to post online yet. So we're going to use English as an example. Let's say that you typed up an assignment, like an essay or questions from a text, into a Google Doc, and that's where we suggest you do all of your work. We suggest you do all of your work in Google Docs using your River Valley High email account. That way we can easily see whose work it is when you turn in the assignment and the links. So if we go back to Jupyter Grades and we click on these Don Quixote questions, you're going to see here that you have the option to turn in a file or a link. Right now, all of these are available to you, but they won't all be available to you for each teacher. We have the ability to limit what type of files we will accept, and most of us are going to be accepting Juno Docs most of the time. You're probably rarely going to use Dropbox or email file. So if we take a look at this little menu box here, when it says turn in a file link from this computer or Google Drive, that's just asking where your file is stored. So if it's a PDF that you're turning in and it's on your computer's hard drive, click this computer. If it's something that you have saved on your Google Drive, like a Google Doc, you're going to click on Google Drive. Rarely are your teachers going to want you to turn in links to documents because that takes us to another website. It's kind of complicated to grade those. So you might not see this available very much. We'll go ahead and look at how to do a Juno Doc. That's the one that takes the most steps. We click back on our assignment here. If we return this in as a Google Doc, we're going to select all of the text. And you can use Control A to select all of it, or you can select it all with your mouse. I'm just going to copy this. We go back to Jupyter Grades and click on New Juno Doc. You notice here we have a blank document, so all we need to do is paste in our work here, and then we have to format it. As you can see here, this is just one big jumbled mess of text, so we're going to have to indent using Tab wherever we need to start our new paragraphs. You're going to have to kind of double check with your document. So let's see here, I have 3 spots that look like they need an indentation. And it looks like here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs. So I have the first one, and then I have Doyle uses this fear of immediate physical danger. So let's go back and see. We have to find that spot. There we go, we've matched it up. You want to double check things here, such as spelling. Sometimes italics or bold will not show up correctly, so we want to make sure that those are fixed as well. You don't need to double space this. Don't put extra spaces between the paragraphs. This is how it should look. You don't need to put a heading on here because it's linked to your Google account and your Jupyter account. What you do need to do is put a title, and your teachers will most likely ask you to title it something. So I'm just going to call this 10th sample essay. And then you have a few options over here of what you can do. If you click save, it simply saves it onto your Jupyter account. It does not turn it in. So you need to make sure that you click turn in. Click turn in, and you can see that it has been time-stamped and turned in. If you make a mistake and you need to go back and fix something, you can turn in another. You can also click on done here, and that doesn't really do anything for us as teachers. This is more for you to see that you have turned this in, that it is done for you. Excuse me. So this is something that you guys can use if you want to go back and look at your to-do list, and you can see that it is turned in here. And when you click off of to do, it shows up as bolded. So I'll click on done, and you can see here now that it is highlighted out. All right, and so that's it. Now you could turn in another assignment or another file, but make sure that you look at what your teachers are asking for and be very, very careful. If they ask you for a link, turn in a link. If they ask you for a Juno doc, turn in a Juno doc. And if they ask you for a PDF, it's probably going to come from your computer or Google Drive. I unfortunately can't show you this because I can't have access to a student's Google Drive. So if I click on Google Drive, it tells me I can't access this student's Google Drive because it links to your Google Drive. All right, that's it. I know it's a quick tutorial. I will try to address all the issues that you guys have with these other file types in another tutorial once the teachers give me some feedback on what they need you guys to turn in. All right, talk to you guys soon.